ENA?
ÄNA. Come on, ENA. Jenna.
ENA.
Who the hell is ENA? In the previous video, we've explored the dream barbecue in a literal interpretation of ENA being a hopelessly employed member of the working class. This time, we will examine the animated series through a different lens and answer the question, who is ENA? Let's cut the crap. ENA is a demon. It is clear that ENA is a love letter to the glitchy and quirky earliest internet culture. But instead of viewing the series as a collage of unrelated Web 1.0 motifs, we'll try to recognize it as a cohesive story. A story that is set inside the operating system of an old PC and is told from the perspective of one of its components, a computer program. Are you sure you know about everything that's going on inside of this PC? Let's open your task manager. No matter what operating system you're using, besides active user applications, there are always these background processes, and some of those can be tricky. Sneaky little demons, always running in the background, always one process cycle ahead. You can't even interact with them directly because they run and hide at the same time. Mind you, demon is not an insult, but a technical term for such programs, inspired by an actual demon. And that is exactly what ENA is. At the extinction party, ENA gets drunk and shows some true colors, revealing the indisputable demonic essence. ENA crashes the party uninvited, presenting a forged signature to the keeper, who, fittingly, has Windows colors and is voiced by Microsoft Sam. Keeper acts as system's defense mechanism that checks programs on Autoboot, indicating that a system, probably some iteration of Windows, just started running at the start of this episode. ENA's story begins here.
Your exterior isn't up to our community's typical standards. Present a blood sample at once.
Keeper suspects that ENA might be malware, and ENA's initial response indicates that this is most likely true. However, urging the situation, ENA still manages to proceed unchecked, probably by exploiting kernel's real-time capabilities, basically rushing the operating system to let ENA in. That's why Keeper says that calculation is terminated, not completed.
Calculation terminated. Shut up and go in peace.
Passing the anti-malware, ENA goes through the blue couch door to find muniNA. Once inside, ENA goes through the maze that resembles Windows 95 maze screensaver. Navigating the memory, ENA encounters other programs that are already up and running, first of which being Mercy, who speaks a different language, both literally Korean, as presented in the series, and metaphorically, using a different set of protocols and message formats. That's why subtitles aren't related to what Mercy is actually saying. But it doesn't matter one bit what Mercy is saying, because ENA isn't even listening.
Please speak to me through the body language of the gods!
ENA is paying attention to the body language, which in this case is metadata, leaking through Mercy's activity in response to ENA's prompt, providing ENA with more clues as to how navigate the maze of process memory to find muniNA. Getting the right directions from Mercy, ENA proceeds and soon goes through a symlink, a shortcut through the file system, ending up in a directory with Robert, who also speaks a different language, which again doesn't matter because ENA gets the right direction to muniNA through the metadata. Proceeding, ENA encounters the rotating polyhedral grey rocks from the previously mentioned screensaver, which no one must touch, lest they want everything to be turned upside down. Hence the dizziness of the past to which ENA's untrained mind isn't ready. Finally, ENA reaches muniNA, who is also a demon. An internet file transfer daemon, to be precise, is a computer software daemon that allows several file sharing protocols to be used with a simple client having a graphical user interface.
I'm the gift!
ENA doesn't have access to the internet directly, but muniNA does, so ENA prompts muniNA to download muniNA, a patched, hacked version of muniNA, imposing even a heavier version of muniNA on the system, all the while other programs are desperately struggling for resources and are being mercilessly executed, terminated, and killed at so fittingly named Extinction Party. But what are the resources that programs are struggling for on this PC? Well, do you think programs run simultaneously? Nowadays, this may well be the case, because modern CPUs run programs through multiprocessing via multiple cores, but in the olden days, when we assume our story takes place, CPUs only had one core and relied on multitasking. They were rapidly switching between programs, presenting a convincing illusion of concurrency. So relatable. Let's start the auction day. Boot up some video game and also listen to relaxing beats on the background. Twice! My Ryzen 5 with 6 cores can handle running all those programs at the same time, while I'm clearly struggling to concentrate.
So does this old laptop that has only 2 cores.
That's because it's switching between multiple tasks and, as a result, not succeeding at any of them. So relatable. ENA and ؙNA come to the daily auctioning, hoping to receive some processing time handed out by the process scheduler. First, they need to find a spot, a segment in memory for them to fit in. Thankfully, everyone's ugly, because they're zombies. Terminated or killed processes that still reside in memory for some time before being overwritten by living programs. That's why ENA and µ don't have to wait for long to get what they want. Everyone else was killed at the extinction party. Now that ENA and µ have arranged their appointment at the CPU, what's next? Quick, think! You've only got a couple of microseconds. What do you do when you wish to run a program with an elevated access on this PC? You run it? As an administrator, ascending the temptation stairway, you ask for a wish from the great runas. Run us. Which is actually a program through which other unauthorized programs get privileges that allow them all access. An ultimate wish, so important that malicious programs could exploit memory vulnerabilities of the operating system to get it. For example, overrunning the buffer, something that ENA is seemingly doing at the very end of the event. Buffer is a section of memory, and to overrun it is to end up out of bounds, in an area not intended to be accessed. But navigating memory mappings is tricky. Thankfully, ENA meets Ulysses in what appears to be a hall of tortured souls from the Microsoft Office 95. Ulysses is a policy kid. Daemon. Okay, you get it. Pol kits allow other programs to run some operations with elevated privileges, still not a complete access as runas grants. So ENA continues, going through the holy code, which is in this case a system call. Programs make syscalls when they need kernel, operating system's omnipotent core program, to execute low-level functions that programs themselves don't have access to. Ulysses, being a policy kit service, knows that ENA doesn't have the right set of privileges to successfully invoke that system call, warning that it will fail. Despite that, ENA does succeed and gets in touch with Shepard. Shepard is a service manager tasked with herding other programs and services, who drives to ENA on a tank from the infamous Temple OS and beats the shit out of ENA and gives ENA a blood ID in exchange for the previously acquired ROM, which can represent the exchange of access tokens of different domains. One memory mapping later, ENA finally gets access into the kernel space, Vista, of the operating system, where ENA can observe all the other processes on standby, waiting patiently for their turn on the CPU. Banana rotatus, indicating kernel activity, so ENA gets caught by Maria and Gabo. Some sort of kernel space defense mechanism? I don't know.
Yes, that's right, yes.
Anyway, they require another authorization, but ENA, having kernel memory access, easily convinces them to give way further into the system. Being in kernel space also means that ENA can see every page of random access memory. Operating systems don't store data in RAM contiguously, instead dividing it into pages, small segments of memory, 4 kilobytes each. So some pages link to other pages that contain data of the same program, which is how you get memory mapping, a way for the OS to stitch all the programs back together in real time. By navigating the pages from the almighty kernel, ENA finally reaches the great runas, that is oozing with promises of full system access, and µ gets there first, probably by hijacking Shepard's process, who had administrator access. Couldn't then ENA do the same, instead of taking the longer scenic route and so slowly walking through the memory? Unless that's all part of a plan. Remember how ENA got µ to download µ? That way ENA got a hacked version of µ, now with admin access, to do what gifts do: transfer files over the internet.
Welcome to the internet, ring to see some fun. The execution of first act already has begun. World of endless connections, just follow what's new. If you don't feel the strain of joy, well, sucks to be you. Welcome to the internet, we're always on display. You can cry with tears of joy, but happiness is not for sale. There's no need to panic, we know what you need. Just hit subscribe and like and follow the lead. Welcome to the internet, the rising of unknown. Feel the vaulting of the universe with you in unison. Be happy, start acting, get up on that stage. Don't be the one whom the thief cannot catch. Welcome to the internet, take up on a roll. This is now your cheering mission, play your joy for everyone. Silent movements, crescendo of a descent. Just don't question how such a prepared short can even jollify sound. The next thing you're going to hear is
Wait. All that? Everything that malicious demon we know as ENA did from the moment operating system has booted was to get access to the internet? At this point, it's fair to state that ENA is a malware, as we suspected from the beginning. Notice how other programs are all minding their own business and executing their functions, while ENA is constantly scheming, bypassing the anti-malware by terminating its calculation, tricking programs into leaking their data, loading the system with other potentially harmful demons, hijacking the processes and constantly exploiting the memory. All that to just get a glimpse of what lies on the other end of the wire.
Wow, I'm making up so much sense.
Joji probably doesn't even know that is what he meant. What Joji does know is how to portray 5 stages of grief that washes over you, with the realization that the buffet of endless entertainment not only doesn't bring you joy, but even once you contribute to the potluck with something you've cooked yourself, it still doesn't make you happy.
And the truth is, though, you will never find fun in this place.
Perhaps the greatest of fun can be found outside of this big blue house and doesn't have to be chased with a lousy mask on.
How fun was it inside anyways?
It was pretty stuffy.
Okay, the therapy is over, back to our narrative. There's an interesting detail I've noticed that is present in both the series and the game. All the doors are blue. The divine door from the temptation stairway, the couch door from the extinction party, the house door from the power of potluck, all the doors from the dream barbecue. They vary in shape and appearance, but they're all the same light blue color. So what, you ask? Well, what else is blue and takes you places? A link! A reference to location that is universally blue everywhere on the web. But while links are associated with the internet, they are also fundamental to navigating local files on this PC. You can even do it through the browser, and guess what? Those links are also blue. So any of those doors in the series and the game can represent links that lead to either local or remote locations. Speaking of Dream Barbecue, as it's a continuation of the series, there are other instances that indicate that it also takes place in some sort of digital space. Perhaps another operating system or a different PC, or it's the same place, but the story is told from the perspective of another ENA-type program, the one that is perhaps not even a malware, despite what others might think.
Guys, wait! I'm not doing what you say I'm doing!
There'll still be the ability to hijack other processes by jumping from the mannequin to mannequin, something a malware would do. We went through every episode of the series to establish a setting, but the events of Dream Barbecue are so funky that to see what's going on, we'll need to bring a task manager, also known as Tasky Maiden.
I should be the CEO of organizing events or something.
And perhaps the shaman, who resembles Windows XP virtual assistant Merlin, could shine some light into what kind of place it is. We could also check the files that Alex is carrying, or the ones we can extract from zip. Although these small references are already enough to weave them into a narrative about computer programs and their interactions, with ENA.exe being in the center of it.
So, let us jump to a conclusion.
Wait, there is still one more thing! Why the hell everyone is saying it differently?
ENA.
ENA? ENA?
ENA.
Anyone?
We've established that ENA is a program that runs on the background and navigates the operating system with questionable goals and code, interacting with programs that run on the same operating system, but for some reason mispronounce ENA's name. That is probably because the right way to write it would be with the turned E, which is, in essence, a niche Unicode symbol that other programs simply can't read.
Okay, that makes sense now.
Yep, just one more ENA theory to the list of theories scattered around the interwebs.
Hope you enjoyed it, and thank you for watching. By the way, I'm switching to Linux because I'm tired of this PC.